our knowledge of what was going on elsewhere was largely either word of mouth or by publication. I can't say that there was a lot of exchange or cross-pollination or visitation back and forth. Larry Halprin's visit to Montgomery and Auburn, Alabama was an exceptional experience. I don't recall any other landscape architect on tour or making any real impression locally, and I don't recall any of them in practice in the Atlanta area, that is, actually having a commission that brought them here, until in the middle 60s, the first time I met Larry Halprin, it was in Montgomery, Alabama, in about the late 50s. Their firm had gotten a contract to do with the United Mine Workers to prepare a scheme of hospitals, a chain of hospitals in Kentucky and parts of Virginia for the people who were not otherwise served by any medical facilities at all. And they had engaged Larry as a site planner. In fact, I think I've seen only one of the hospitals there in Kentucky, but it was interesting. And I remember him lecturing over at Auburn. Charles Kelly got him to go over and lecture to the architecture students at Auburn. Had moved downtown, and a site that's now under John Portman's silo, the 70-story hotel I had. There was an office building there, and a couple of architects were also in it, and I practiced from there for a number of years. And it was at that point that I really began to hire staff, and I had, I think, a total of 8 people there working with me. And so that represented the middle to late 50s and into the 60s.